This is always so terrifying to me. The heebie-jeebie feeling. You ready?
I'm ready.
Honestly, like I said guys, less is more. As we work our way towards the back. So,
Emily, you should stand up.
I don't know about on the trailer.
Alright, we'll do that when we get in the water.
When we get in the water, that's a little sketchy. Alrighty guys, I know that you have already read the title of this video, so you are probably like, what on earth is happening? Is the Intrepid still around? The answer is yes. Okay, we still have the Intrepid, but we decided to add to our arsenal. Right, Emily?
Fleet.
Our fleet, thank you. That's a better word, wow. So guys, we're super excited. Today we are gonna share with you the new addition to our fleet. I'm gonna give you some guesses, so you're gonna have like 30 seconds to guess what it is before we have the big reveal. Okay, the boat is under 20 feet. The boat has one engine, and the boat is used. Those are gonna be your hints. My name is Amanda, Emily's behind the camera, this is Kona, and welcome to our channel, Gale Force Twins. You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
It's a Hewes Bonefisher 18-foot.
2001. Guys, we have been wanting to get an inshore boat that we can double as a freshwater boat for us when we want to fish on Lake Okeechobee or fish in Florida on the Florida lakes for some bass.
Or the Florida Springs.
Or the Florida Springs, and this has been something that has been a long time goal of ours. So, obviously, right now it's very hard to find a boat. We've been looking for a long time, came across this one. As soon as we saw it on the internet, we put a deposit on it.
No, well, we called.
We called, and then what?
And then
Then
we
we
were
put-
like, yep,
it's available.
I said, I want it.
We want it, it's ours. Put a deposit on it. And then, only a week later, we did a sea trial, and here she is. So in today's video, we're gonna go through our brand new boat. We have a name for her. Maybe we're gonna wrap her in the future, not really sure yet, but we're gonna just go through this boat in this video and show you guys the new addition to the Gale Force fleet. I think what we should start with is a bit of a boat tour. But before we get any further into this video, we want to thank you guys who have been part of this journey. Because without you, there would be no us, and we would not be able to do things like expand the Gale Force fleet. So every view, every ad you watch, every shirt you purchase, every buff you buy,
Every like and
comment, even if you've never purchased anything, the fact that you're liking or commenting, guys, it means the world to us, and we really sincerely mean that from the bottom of our hearts. So we're super excited to take you guys with us on this journey.
I think we should start on the bow.
Let's start with the bow?
Yeah,
all right, let's go to the bow.
Let's go to the bow.
We had a couple of requirements for having an inshore boat, and one of them was a trolling motor. It had to have a trolling motor or power pole. Those were the two requirements. So it has a trolling motor.
It is.
The downside is that it's not the fancy automatic button one. So we will invest in one of those, but this is perfect for now. It will get the job done just fine. So we have a trolling motor.
Here is our trolling motor. Oh, and can we just point out the color of this boat?
It's so
I
pretty.
mean, let's be real. Is that not like a beautiful color?
It is beautiful, but I think we might need to make it red.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll like maybe wrap it red. I don't know. We're still working on all that. The other requirement we had for this boat was we wanted something that was newer than 2000 and still in pretty good shape, and
Low hours.
low hours on the motor. So, but the motor's all the way back there. So first,
Let's do the anchor locker.
let's do, come on the boat, Amanda.
Okay, I'm coming.
What we liked about this Hewes and the Bonefisher was that the spaciousness it had and the storage it had, but also how minimalistic it was. There were quite a few boats this size that we actually liked, but honestly guys, we were kind of in a less is more mindset, so that's why we fell in love with this one. But let's take a look.
All right.
Here we have our anchor locker.
Anchor locker.
We need to get
tons of space in here. We still need to get an anchor. We do have some line
and a buoy and some batteries in here. So that's good that we have all
Yeah,
that.
so everything, just so you know guys, we haven't put anything on the boat yet. So pretty much everything that you're gonna see is like what it came with, how we bought it. The next thing that I liked about this boat, and you guys might remember when we were on the Egret in Chubb Cay. So the gunnels had in Chubb, on the Egret, it had like a hatch,
Yes.
right, Amanda?
Yes, it had
for
a hatch
rod
for
storage and
rods.
storage. So we'll have to like have that pop up so you guys can remember that. But I actually liked that this did not have that. I liked the design of
Here we go.
this.
So we
super
have
simple.
open storage. It's even carpeted, and you can put your rods up in here, and they can come all the way back here, whether it's a rod, a gaff, a deck brush. We've got plenty of space underneath both gunnels.
Moving on to the Helm station. So something else that was kind of important to us when it came to what the boat came with was we were kind of hoping that it would come with some type of GPS or chart plotter or something that, again, like I said, I could get in the water and go. Of course, we know that this boat is going to have some things that we're going to have to invest in, like maybe a new trolling motor, maybe a power pole, maybe even a fish finder, who knows. But
We have a GPS.
the fact that we have a GPS is just very helpful. That we already have a GPS.
GPS ready to go.
Compass.
We got a compass. We have some gauges, which are important. We got some gauges right there, if you can see them. Throttle, because, well, only one motor. And the steering. So, pretty simple system.
Very simple. Something else that we were looking for was a boat that came with no cushions. And that might sound really strange, but hear me out for a minute. So, of the price range that we were looking for and of the boats we were looking for, all the boats of this size that we liked that had cushions were so beat up, so just
The cushions
not
were beat
good. Yes, the cushions. The cushions were so beat up that we would pretty much have to replace them immediately. So when I saw that this one had no cushions, I was like, honestly, that gives me the chance to A, like I said, start running it right away, and B, get cushions when I'm ready.
Yes.
So,
what we have.
This is from the Intrepid, and we figured in the meantime,
Perfect.
we
That's
got a
all
little
you need.
cushion.
That's
So
all you need.
we got what we need in the meantime, but we're definitely gonna probably want to at least get like a seat cushion for right here. But like I said, guys, the fact that there's no cushions on it or no seats or
clean.
anything is it's clean, it's simple, it's minimalistic, and that's what we were looking for. The next hatch is essentially the Helm seat, you could call it.
So we
We already
have.
got our life jackets in
We
here.
added that. We added.
my
But we have
backpack.
Backpack, tons of space in here. That's Kona's leash, her frisbee, and that's our cooler. But you can clearly see we have a ton of space in this seat, which we are going to put. What are we going to put in there? First aid.
First aid. We're gonna put our
Safe-
ditch bag.
ditch
Our ditch
bag,
bag.
yes.
Safety gear. It's like life jackets, like flares, anything that if we are in a life-threatening situation, we got it all right there with us. Something that I missed on the Helm station was the rod holders.
Yep.
So we have 3 rod holders on this side,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and none on the other side. But
0.
again, hear me out. When we were in Chubb, when we were on the Egret, there were rod holders on either side. And when you have, it's kind of like the vacuum effect. When you have somewhere to put something,
Something
something
goes
will
there.
go there. So, and it was actually really kind of frustrating to like walk around either side and always be like this, you know? So I was like, honestly, like I said, guys, less is more. We're talking flats fishing, we're talking inshore fishing, we're talking freshwater lake fishing. I don't need 50 rods, okay? I need my one little rod and reel. So
Yep.
I actually really, again, guys, I appreciate the simplicity of this boat.
We got 3 rod holders.
There are 3
down
rod holders here, and of course we have more room for storage.
And plenty, and behind you, obviously, on
Yeah,
the pulling
some on the
platform.
pulling platform.
1, 2. We're ready to go. 5 rod holders.
Perfect. As we work our way towards the back, or the transom, I should say, we have 2 wells on the boat. We got one right here.
We got a nice
Pretty
one right
big one.
here. This is going to be pinfish well. We got one right here too.
Almost lastly, but certainly not least, is the pulling platform.
We got a polling platform.
So-
Emily, you should stand on it.
I don't know about on the trailer.
All right, we'll do that when we get in the water.
When we get in the water, it's a little sketchy. So we have the pulling platform. Unfortunately, we do not have a pole yet, a push pole, but we will get one, no worries. So if we want to go bone fishing and, you know, push pull on the flats, we can do that.
Yes, and we have our motor.
Our motor.
We have a Yamaha 115. It's a 2001. And what year? How many hours on it?
Less than 500. And that was kind of another requirement for us. It had to be, I mean, I think I would have gone with maybe 800 if the boat was like, everything else was perfect about it. But ideally we wanted less than 500 and that's what we found and that's what we got.
Alright guys, I'm whispering because I don't want to spook the shark, but if you see that brown blob in the water, it's a nurse shark. There it is. There it is, guys, the nurse shark. Today is our very first day officially taking out the new 18-foot Hewes. Today's goal is to take her for a spin, see what she can do, run her around, do some donuts, get Kona used to the new boat, and maybe, just maybe, catch a few fish. Quite the run, guys. Okay, so we topped out at 33 knots, which, just so you guys know, our Intrepid, our 32 Intrepid has two 250s, so twin 250s on it, and that boat tops out at 37, 39 knots. So this 18-foot Hewes with a single 115 topped out at 33. We were flying. I was like, Amanda was like, go faster. And I was like, okay. And then she thought we were topped out, and I was like, we're still not, like, the throttle was still like 3/4 of the way. We were going 30 knots, and I was like, wow, I can still go faster. So we topped out at 33. I did not keep it there for too long because, guys, it's not good to run things full out all the time, but it is good every once in a while to, you know, get its juices flowing, stretch the legs. Before we came out here, because I don't know how long this boat sat on the lot, I'll show you this. I put some enzyme fuel treatment in the fuel tank. I didn't know how long the boat sat, especially with I don't know how much gas was in it. I didn't know anything. So I put some fuel treatment in it, which either way, we probably do this, Amanda, almost every time we fill up the Intrepid. Every other time.
When we know a tank's gonna sit.
Yeah, especially when you know a tank is gonna sit for like a week or 2 weeks or a month or whatever. Put some fuel treatment in it, so I did that. So it's good to kind of burn through a tank of gas and get this engine going. Again, guys, we don't know the last person that had it. We don't know what kind of life this boat had, but I can definitely tell if she's been loved.
Kona, you chewing on your bone? Yeah? All right, guys, there's Kona Bear chewing on her bone. We wanted Kona to get a chance to have a positive experience on this boat for her first time.
She's used to our Intrepid, which is obviously an offshore boat with high gunnels. And I was a little bit not sure how she was going to be on a smaller boat because she can see from every angle, and I actually think she kind of likes it. I think she likes that she can see really well, but we are training her not to jump on the gunnels or up here or up on the bow, especially while we're moving, because that's pretty dangerous. So we're definitely trying to train her to stay down deeper unless we're on anchor or we give her permission. So that's why she's sitting there with her little bone. She seems pretty happy going at it.
Kona's a happy girl, so Kona's having a positive experience today, which was the goal. I mean, she literally could care less about what we're doing. She just wants to enjoy her bone. heebie-jeebie feeling. Here we go. Onto the road we go. Before we get on the main road, we gotta put straps on the boat. It's not legal to be on the road without having the boat strapped. All right. Good. One last little fun fact about this boat. 2001 18-foot Hewes Bonefisher. So the Bonefisher is essentially the, what would you call it, Amanda? It's kind of like saying I went to Ford and I got an F-150.
Yes.
Or I got an F-250, right? So Hewes, you have the Bonefisher, and then you have the Redfisher. So they no longer make this Bonefisher, they make the Redfisher, which is not the exact same mold. It's a different mold, a different boat. But what's cool is that this exact hull that is called the Bonefisher is now still being made under a different name. It's made by Maverick Boatworks. So what's cool is that the hull still gets built and still gets run every day in today's time, just under a different name, the Maverick Boatworks. And then Hewes now has their Redfisher. So we have the Bonefisher, and then there's other boats out there, obviously.
Yes.
So I think that kind of sums up the video. We hope you guys enjoyed watching our boat tour. Again, we can't thank you enough for watching, liking, commenting, supporting Gale Force Twins brand. We appreciate you guys to the moon and back. So stay tuned, because obviously, guys, we're gonna take this thing fishing. We have a lot planned. All right, and that's it.
That's it.
We hope you guys get out there, have fun, and stay safe.